Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm Rosina, and I'd like to help you ascend in your healing journey. Please note that all these energies are general, so take whatever resonates for you or with you. Please remember to like, subscribe, and the more you comment, the more your energy comes through to me, and the more I can connect with you, and then the readings will become more accurate to you individually. So let's get started. Gonna clear a little energy and we'll get to work. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with a little base card here for you, Scorpio. And after that, we're going to do a little 3-card reading, looking at your past energies, your current energies, and your near future energies. I'm going to clarify with the chakra cards, and I'm going to let you know what you need to work on, and then we'll wrap things up with a couple Gaia cards. So let's get started. So let's see what the base energy is of your reading. Success. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. So if you've been trying to do something or get something going in your life, look, it's like the star card. You got the success coming in. And that's your mantra there. So yeah, it's like it's in your hands. Success is in your hands. So you need to start going for it. So this should be interesting. Let's see where this reading goes. Okay, I do pre-shuffle the cards before the readings. So I do meditate on your cards as well. Okay. So in your current future, we have the moon. Hey, look, yesterday we had the new moon starting. This is going to be a really interesting reading, Scorpio. I can feel it in my bones. Here you have this like 8 of Wands coming in and the Ace of Swords. In your present energies, you have the Devil. You have the 3 of Pentacles and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Going into the near future, 9 of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Ace of Wands. Oops. Your underlying energy here is the Knight of Wands. So yeah, here you are just trying to move your inspirations forward. So it seems like in maybe these past couple weeks, you've been kind of really going down a path of trying to figure out what exactly is you're trying to do. A lot of things coming in, a lot of things really quickly coming in at you, so maybe got a little overwhelming for you. It's hard to get your grounding, maybe really hard to get your grounding there. Just trying to figure out like what it is you're trying to move forward. Like you want to move something forward, but something was off. We're going to clarify this, but something just was not going towards. And if you look at the Ace of Swords, you have these like little flecks here on the bottom, like the leaves like falling off, and this is like, you know, the information, the new information that's going to be coming into you now, going into this new energy. But you also have this on the Moon card, so it's like kind of like all these like pieces still kind of flying in the air, like, you know, you're still trying to figure out all these pieces of something that you're trying to bring together. But underlying energy here is success. So you know, the energy of the reading is success. So, you know, and this is a success card. The Ace of Swords is actually a success card. It's victory. But so we'll see what this is going to go, because I think like you're already starting to move out of this energy. So we'll see where this is going to go, Scorpio. Coming into the current energies, you have the Devil, you have the 3 of Pentacles, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so the Devil card could come in maybe as you're going into this new energy. You're just feeling like bound to something, or there's something, you're bound into your, some kind of toxic thought about it. It could be even more, yeah, like I'm getting this very much in your lungs. Some kind of grief that you're going through, some kind of grief that's coming in. It's giving you aggravation. That's what it is. It's just giving you aggravation. It's giving you grief. It's like, why is this happening? Like, why it's frustrating. Yeah, so it's like the lungs hold grief. So it's very much this state of grief that you're in, like, oh, I can't why can't I get this to like go? And it's changing though, but you're in this like dichotomy of like getting to like this new beginning and getting to this new information, and it not being how you want it to be. So moving in, but then like sitting in the middle of the reading is this Three of Pentacles, and this is about bringing people together. It's about change and bringing people together to make this work. I love minnow pond readings, and Chris always says teamwork makes the dream work, and I think this is what it's about. It's like bringing together the right people to make whatever success you're trying to bring forward, to bring it forward. It's looking to me like you just got a lot on your plate and you're like getting frustrated with it because it's just too much for you to handle. And this is saying to make this work, you need to make some changes and maybe bring some people in that can help you. And again, this could be pertaining to like family life. This could be pertaining to like something in your career, in your family life, in your love life. So, just kind of like bringing in help, some kind of help, asking for help, or probably not an easy thing for Scorpio to do, but you need to do it now. It's calling on you to do it. And a lot of these readings that are coming through right now, Spirit is calling on you to do something that's out of your comfort zone. So, and especially if it's like a personality trait of yours, Spirit is saying like, yeah, you need to kind of step out of that comfort zone and change this a little bit because it's not working. These energies that are coming in now and where we're transitioning universally, it's not going to work. So you have to kind of now make this change, and it's a very hard change for people. It's like like I just saw like a snake shedding its skin, or like kind of like something like molting, like a lobster's kind of shell gets softer and then they kind of like grow new shells. So and you do have the lobster here in your reading. Somebody asked me about the lobster the other day, and I have to find out like what the lobster means in the tarot because I'm not really sure. But for Scorpio, this also, it actually almost looks like a Scorpio in this thing, and it's in the water. So, this can also just be a little bit, pertaining to your sign a little bit in the moon, in the new path coming in. Yeah, because he's getting ready to go down this path. I really got to get back to it. I got to find out what the lobster is. So yeah, this card is about like bringing your team together, like making things work, bringing in change, thinking out of the box. In order to make this go and to be successful, sometimes you have to think out of the box. Entrepreneurs think out of the box. They come up with stuff. That's why new things are created, because of the people who can think out of the box. So it doesn't have to be so cut and dry all the time. It has to be from your heart. It has to be from something that is important to you or gives you passion, and then you get people together that have the own kind of like, or like, yeah, that's a really cool idea. We'll get them to help you, because they're the ones that are going to help you move it forward, because now they're caught up in the energy that you have about it, that that kind of passion that's there. So this whole reading is kind of like about that, and the underlying energy here is the Knight of Wands, which is about moving that passion forward. And in a pretty quick manner. I mean, like, he's ready to go. It's like giddy up, so yeah, this could be something that you really, to move out of this frustrating piece you've been in. This is about really, bringing in people who believe in it and thinking a little bit out of the box on how you could do that. Then once that gets done, you have this Knight of Pentacles that come in. New seed being brought forward, new idea being brought forward, a sense of stability coming in. So, you know, there you go. The energy starts to switch, and then going into mid-September, you're here in this Nine of Swords. So you're like, you know what? I don't know if this is going to work. This could be something, I don't know. Maybe I just made a mistake. Maybe I just like blah, 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 blah. You're too much in your head. Too much in your head you start to get into. But then the Judgment cards comes in with this new awakening. Like, here you go. I'm ready to go now. I really feel this energy now coming in. And it's time to move that wand forward and look. And here's this Knight of Wands that's going to help that energy. These two energies together is about an inspiration being moved forward. So how cool is that? All right, you guys. So let's move on with some clarifications here. And my clarifications include chakras. So I'll explain as you go how you can work on each chakra to help move things forward for you. To help get to your success, Scorpio. Okay. And first we have the Five of Wands, which has come up in like almost everybody's reading. It just came up in, what was it I just did? Cancer. So another water sign. The Ten of Coins. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So this is about, you know, being resistant to change, not quite knowing what you want to change or how you want to do it. So you're being a little resistant about it. Trying to get to your pot of gold. This is like almost identical to the Cancer reading. So you might have Cancer in your sign. You know, just like, how do I get to this? How do I get to this pot of gold? Like, it's like everything's up in the air. I can't really find what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to get, I have all these obstacles in the way, like I just can't get to what I want. And then this Ace of Cups comes in on this Ace of Swords, and aces are always like new beginnings. You know, so it's like, you're gonna get there, it's gonna come, it's on its way. The energy is coming in, and I think this new moon is really going to push these energies forward of a new beginning. You have a lot of aces. That's 3 aces so far in this reading. New energy is coming in. We just had a new moon. So this is time to get rolling on this stuff, you guys. Come on, Scorpio. You got to like get in this. You got to get out of your head. Because out of your head, out of your emotions, and just really think of like what drives your spirit. Get out of this aggravation. All right. So on the Devil, we have the Hierophant. Higher thinking. There you go. Then you have the Six of Wands. There you go. On top of that 3 of, and the 4 of Swords on the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So as you're coming into mid-September, this gets into really, really higher energy. So this is like really using your intuition to bring things forward. And I'm gonna bring my whatchamacallit card, my stone here, my third eye stone, and I'm gonna energize that for you, because that's what you have to start working on. The Hierophant is about thinking and doing things in your higher self, thinking about it in your higher self, not from where, you know, you're brought down, or not from like this lower place that you get into coming into the end of the mid-September, but to really be thinking things out in your higher self, because in that, and if you bring in the right people to help you, there's your success. Then you really start to be seen. And this is about calling in your higher powers, calling in your intuition, like using these parts of yourself that, you know, you don't use very often, Scorpio. You really have to start bringing in this sense of intuition and this higher guidance, whatever that is. And then on this Knight of Pentacles, when you bring the seed forward, you know, again, with the Hierophant and this card being here, this is like about stability, meditation, like really, really, again, meditation is really going to help to open up your third eye and help you with your intuition, help you move this seed forward. So whatever that area is that you're looking to gain success in, and bringing it forward with your heart. So, you know, we're like very much in the recent and current energies in your higher self. So this is what you want to think about. How do I get to my higher self? How do I open up these higher chakras now? So it's heart, it's third eye, and it's connection to spirit. Okay. Meditation. Meditation is the best way to do that. So many great frequency meditations on YouTube that you can find to really start opening that up. Also, you want to think about grounding, which comes in here with this Ace of Cups. This is root chakra here. You want to really start grounding yourself, because the more you're grounded, the more your intuition is going to open up. Also, using your senses. Bring your senses into this. If you're a person that doesn't get out often, or that doesn't, you know, get out into nature. I don't know. I'm on the East Coast here of United States, New Jersey. So we have like a lot of like beautiful parks and, you know, stuff like that, you know, if you can get outside, well, wherever you are, if you can get more outside. Scorpio is a water sign, so if that means like being towards the water, if that means being at the beach, like whatever it is that kind of makes you feel grounded and safe, that's where you need to be spending more time right now. Okay, so on this Knight of Swords, we have the Knight of Coins. Then we have the Fool on the Judgment card. There you go, you take that leap. And here's your Three of Cups coming in, you know, again, inspiration, thinking out of the box. And then the Eight of Cups came in also, so I pulled that card. Okay, so this Knight of Coins on the, I'm sorry, the Knight of Coins on the Nine of Swords. That's hard to say. Knight of Coins on the Nine of Swords. Okay, so yeah, look, you go from this to this Knight. So, you know, you have this repeat energy here of this Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles coming in here twice for you. Repeat energy coming in. So if you can get out of like the state of worry and thinking, like here, you're in here, you're meditating, you're all calm and peaceful here, and then it's like, boom, here you go. You get into like, you know, this middle of September, and you're like, no, you pop yourself back out of it again. So be very mindful and cautious of that. Don't pop yourself back out, because the seed is being moved forward. Your success is being moved forward now. So you got to kind of like trust the process and go with it. And here it is. And then this Fool card comes in, very grounded, root chakra, in with your new awakening. So, you know, you got to kind of like go for this. Like, I know these things get scary sometimes when you're trying to bring something forward. It's very much a reflection of yourself. But, you know, it's like you have to just kind of trust. If you're doing this in a manner that's really heartfelt, and like, it's like, you know, you're kind of like doing this in a place from your heart that you want to help other people, or that you want to bring something out into the world that it doesn't have or has never seen, or, you know, something just new for you, that's going to make you feel good. Like, this is always a scary process, because you don't know how it's really going to be received. And, you know, and I'm really downloading Metatron on this now, and because the message here is to like just move into the energy and trust. Just really trust. If you have any beliefs, whatever your beliefs are, just trust that your higher powers, wherever that is, whoever your angels are, whatever that is going to move you forward. And I don't even care if you're an atheist. If you're an atheist and your belief is in yourself, then believe in yourself. Just move that forward. Just take that leap and make it. It's gonna work. Because here's your new beginning, your Ace of Wands, and on top of that you have this Three of Cups. So again, just continue, like, think out of the box. Make sure you have your team together helping you. Anything that's going to help bring this forward. And you know, and then you have your Eight of Cups here, where there may be a couple obstacles and stuff that goes along with that. A little obstacle, and, you know, just make sure you stay grounded. just make sure you stay grounded, because if something starts to go into a little bit of an upheaval come mid, and you know, I'm gonna do another reading in mid-September to the end of September, because this kind of energy is coming up for everybody at like come mid-September, towards the end of mid-September. You know, some obstacles are going to come in, some challenges are going to come in. So wow, I just dropped the stone. So yeah, you really need to be grounded come in there. And the Fool card is about grounding too. So grounding yourself into this new way. And like, hey, look, Scorpio, nothing's ever going to be perfect all the time. So you got to keep working. Cycles change. You go through a cycle, but if you follow the voyage, if you follow the flow, look, you end up successful. So, you know, success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. So this is about getting to your greater expectations. And like, here you go. It's like sitting right here. The Six of Wands energy is coming in. Recognition, really feeling great in what you're doing. And so, you know, this is meeting your expectations in a big way. All right. I'm dropping cards all over the place. But underneath the deck here, you have the King of Pentacles. And, you know, there's stability, being in your higher power, being, again, in those higher chakras. So here, this comes right into over here. And, yeah, I'm going to just, like, bring that out. So that's what you want to be sitting sitting stable, like really grounding yourself into this feeling of, like, okay, I got this and I can move this forward and it's going to be successful. I'm really surprised the Star card didn't come out in here. But let's get into your Gaia cards. This is a really good reading, actually. I mean, it's really telling you that, you know, for higher chakras to come out like this, it means that you're already in like a really good place to have success. So you've already kind of done the work, and this is like saying now, okay, now it's time to like really push it to the limit. Remembrance, resurfing of past feelings and emotions. Okay, so, you know, there you are tangled up in the water, and this really goes with this Nine of Swords cards. Like, yeah, like, don't get yourself like caught up in, like, you have to work through all of this past stuff. Don't let it all come up. Don't let these fears come up. And when they do, like, you got to nip them in the bud and start working on them right away. You can't get yourself all tangled up and, you know, and drown in it, because you're going to miss your opportunities for success. Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing reflections. Okay, a beautiful angel coming in for you there. You know, even though this is kind of like a goddess card, you know, about the, again, Moonlight Goddess. So using this new moon, and again, you have like a bunch of, you have these Ace coming through, you have this Fool here, using this new moon to like really bring yourself forward, to really heal whatever it is you need to heal, and bring forward your new energy, because the new energy is bringing you success. So you got to go for it, Scorpio. Okay, later.